man. That is disgusting.
I'm glad to be a white Christian male. That's America.
Yeah, white Christian straight white male. You know, that's the way to be.
If you're brown and a Christian and you practice it, then you're an awesome guy, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. But like,
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, the thing is, Christianity itself, I mean, it doesn't even derive in the West, but we picked it up, and I think that was a good thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we picked it up from the Romans. Same with elections in Congress and Senate. We got that from the
Well, Jesus actually took a while to get here, but
isn't that what
teaches more or less the same. So
isn't that what the Mormons teach, that Jesus went to America or something?
No. So to explain, Jesus was first in Africa, then he went to Asia, and then he went to further down, to the west.
He was born in Egypt, right? That's in Africa.
Yeah.
Went to the Middle East.
Well, that basically is with Africa. Then he went down this way, and certain places were closer where he started his journey. They didn't really pick it up, but it's a good thing that there's African societies that have picked it up, and there's good things that there's Western societies that picked it up. So
yeah, like I said, at least with Christianity or Mormonism or Buddhism, there's actually some form of unity. With Islam, well, I mean, there's supposed to be, but then there's Shiite Islam, and they hate the Sunnis. And I heard Shiite Islam is even worse than ordinary Islam too.
But I prefer Islam over Judaism anyway.
I feel like I might agree with you, but if you're a Jew, you have all these neat connections.
Yeah, I mean,
So
being a Jew isn't that bad, but like,
well, getting circumcised.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot Muslims circumcised too.
Yeah, being a Muslim is definitely worse. But,
yeah, Islam's just a more violent form of Judaism. Yeah. But I don't know why people are saying it's so much similar to Christianity. Yeah, they believe. Okay, so Muslims do believe in Jesus and Mary, not in the same way we do. And the fact they have
it might be too much of a difference for all we know.
Well, and the fact that Prophet Muhammad's a war and a pedo, a child murderer.
But yeah, I mean, they've been getting a bad rep for obvious reasons. It's hard to say at some points. Well, maybe there's nuance. It's hard to see the nuance,
Well, Muhammad was a fucking warlord. How's that subtle?
No, you're talking about something else now.
No, I was talking about Muhammad the whole time. There is no nuance.
You were. Oh, never mind then.
Like, what the fuck? You're awesome. I don't know shit about Buddhism, so it's like there's barely any Buddhists, so I don't think that really counts as anything.
Well, it's. I think there's some people who fucking misconstrue. They follow it anyway, but from what I've heard from people that I know that are Buddhists, it's like a way of perceiving life. But at the same fucking time, they still got those like elephant statue things. It's like, what is that a representation of something that you knew was non-existent, or do you believe in this thing? Right?
Yeah,
it's like, fucking confusing.
Wait, what's up, Sharker? I can hear you.
Yeah, it sounds crisply enough.
Yeah, so
I can tell you're using it. Yeah.
I don't even know what fucking Mormons believe in. I know they believe in how you get plant or something.
They're fucking whack, in my opinion. I don't know.
I've seen creepy Mormons here in Pennsylvania a few times. I got family up in Utah. He says they're creeps sometimes.
Well, did you hear about that one big school of Mormons?
No.
And the like hundreds of wives and the guy ruling it all that fucking used it as a scapegoat for pedophilia for years on end.
No, this is
crazy.
This is the first time I've ever heard of
that. Was a huge Mormon church, by the way, and it was also not really a sanctuary, but it was a huge residential area. It housed a lot of people.
Okay, there we go.
Easy.
Yeah, I figured out the issue. Yeah.
So Mormons are fucking evil people, then.
Well, the thing is, a lot of them spend their lives sheltered, so they literally don't know right from wrong in a lot of cases because of that
Oh,
life.
so it's like that episode of South Park, I guess, with the homeschool kid.
In a sense, yeah.
Raise them in a.
I'd say it's similar enough.
Wait, Utah's littered with Mormons. How is that really being sheltered, though? Are you talking about
Well, the thing with Mormons is like, so to kind of establish what I'm talking, Mormons, ones that are really trying to follow the Mormon practice, right? They're kind of born in these communities that are not really allowed to go out and mingle with the outside world. It's very secluded. Mingling with other people, going out to society. They believe that when end times come, or at least one of the major cults from Mormonism, they believe that all of that shit's gonna burn down when the judgment day comes, like the cities and the shit like that. So they live in these little secluded areas. Only they own it, and a lot of money goes to these places because when these hundreds of kids that live there become grown men, they send them out to do contract work, and all of that money goes back to the guy who manages these big places.
Why are
and
you
the
putting
funding goes back to the.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to cut
you. I forgot. Hang on.
Dude, I loved that. I actually had that game for the GameCube when I was a kid.
Yeah, I forgot to put the.
I also had the Robots game, dude. That was one of my
that,
my favorite DreamWorks movie. Besides the Shrek movies, is the
I just realized that the footage was blocking the live chat, so I was just trying to set up something. That's all.
Fine.
I need to.
Don't even worry about the live chat. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the end times Mormonism.
Well, how these places work, if they're in secluded areas, these big residential places that can house hundreds of people, and once the Mormon kids there become old enough, they go out in society and they do contract work, and then the money they make, at least most of that, goes back to the person who owns all of these residential spots, exclusive to Mormons, and they use that money to finance it and to house more people.
It just sounds like something that the Amish would kind of do, you know? They have their own.
Yes, you're correct in a way. It is like being Amish.
Wait, what, are Amish people Mormons?
I don't fucking know enough about them specifically, but they do have a belief of everything out on the outside is sinful, and people who live in these places are going to pay the ultimate price. And so people like you and me, we live among society. I'm in a more rural space, but even then, they would consider me a person who died in the flames of judgment because I'm here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah. I don't know too much about the Amish as a whole. I know there's some Amish over here, like in Pennsylvania, like Western Canada.
Yo, check out my screen share.
I don't know too much about those guys personally.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yo, want to take off my screen share?
Yeah, I'm looking at Shotgun's screen too. Hold on, let me look at yours. Cook the man some fucking eggs.
When I order Rose to make me breakfast, I'm really
I just remember that. Is that the one where Quagmire crashes the plane and there's like bunnies on fire, and then the guy survives and he's just slapping his wife? Is that the same episode?
I can't remember that.
Yeah, I remember that scene. That was fucking hilarious.
Man.
Also, Sharkman, looking back at your stream, I noticed the Toys for Bob symbol. You know that company, Sharkman? Yeah, they made a game called Star Control, and cool. Star Control is like one of the best, it's like the best space adventure game ever, besides Mass Effect. Mass Effect was inspired.
Dude, I got some good news. A fucking YouTuber worked.
Yeah. All right.
With the what?
Do you mean?
No, I was trying to get.
Oh, you're streaming this?
Yeah, my streamer.
He's streaming.
And it finally did. I was trying to test something out. Worked out pretty well. If only the stream is not cutting out, because I noticed that like my internet likes to lag a lot.
You know, when I'm recording while emulating on Game Boy, it does that to me too. When I was playing Bomberman with you guys.
Yeah.
That's odd.
I don't know it's about your city. I think it's just your computer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Apparently, I can't
jeez.
appeal my YouTube channel
smells
again. You know,
funny.
like my terminated one. I can't appeal
Ah,
it anymore.
Yeah, I was able to appeal my old my
How
original.
did you get it terminated?
Look how happy
Just
How did that
bullying or
happen?
something.
Who wouldn't love this
Fucking
place?
just some
Aiden,
asshole,
wait,
some dumbass.
Pulling other autistics?
Me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The
autistic, bro.
food, the balloons, the
Good old
animals.
physical
That's
media.
all
bro.
well and good.
I don't
for a
remember
little
the
game,
Madagascar
but
graphics
I'm
being
just
this
not
garbage.
Sure this is where I belong. I mean, I'm turning 10
YouTube's
years
full
old
of
today.
fucking snowflakes,
There's
anyways.
gotta be
Yeah,
something more
what
out
did you
there than
expect?
this. And you know, maybe today
Okay,
I'll
one of the
find
few,
it.
you know, I'll be
Select
honest,
three
one of the few
power cards.
drama channels I give a fuck about would still be like,
Hey,
you know,
cool, power cards.
that guy's cool.
Bet if I collect enough
Most
of
of
them,
these
I
other
can
guys
pick
are
up new
fags.
abilities.
Oh, and Gypsy Crusader, yeah, and Handsome Truth. New power. Wait, yeah, I forgot. You have to get like cards.
Kick, yeah.
Yeah, but zebras can already. That's the most retarded thing I've ever seen. Kick the hay inside that building.
Hang on, I want to check something.
It's weird because like he just fucking started. Why not just give him the kick the ability from the jump?
Don't climb on the rim.
Kick that kid that fruit inside you.
Oh, yeah.
You go in there. I think there's like power up you can get inside the hay. You try
The
kicking the hay.
South Sex. Maybe something inspiring will happen behind the scenes today.
That won't let you kick the hay. Fuck.
Or I remember seeing like playthroughs of this game, bro.
I had this game when I was.
What to see.
I want a game about
It's your birthday,
Precious.
okay? You don't have to butter me up.
That would be fucking great.
I was doing
Easy shit.
Okay.
Fast track. Have you ever seen
I got
Precious
you
before?
something, but with all my rehearsing, I
Yeah,
haven't had
but
time to wrap it.
yeah, you mentioned that the synthwave surfer. I remember.
More
That.
shows.
Oh yeah, what you got?
Gotta get into
Laser
Precious.
That'll take its toll, sure.
Blazer board, bro.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
fucking
or
he
an A.
gay Blazer
And with
board.
all
fucking-
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I just remember the conversation. Yeah, I just want to be where it's a game like this, and you play as Precious,
But seriously, man,
and you have to collect all the fried chicken.
Only comes
Remember
once.
the scene where she goes to the chicken store and she steals out a giant bucket of fried
living audience does
KFC?
kind of help me focus my chi.
Blazer was
That's
funny.
the
deal right
Yeah,
there.
That was the best part of the entire movie.
Perfectly stationary.
Imagine putting Blazer Boy in that fucking game, bro.
Yeah,
Blazer
or when she beats up
Right now, we're
the other
to speed on
black
jumping there, Evil
class.
Knievel.
Those were the two best parts of the
Okay,
entire
get
movie.
jumping. Find your 3 power
When she
cards so we
steals
can
a
move on.
giant bucket of fucking chicken and she's in the Norman.
Typical nigga, bro.
Fresh. I remember, and the best part of this game.
Guava.
So when you play as the lion or whatever, you have to like beat the last. You have to fight the last boss, and the penguin gives you a power up where you actually get to use your claws. And you're a lion. And you great.
Yeah,
Hang on.
yeah.
Hang on.
Now yeah, they're robots, which is not good. But I don't think I remember that. I don't remember any of the dialogue. I just like kid.
I remember the movie.
Well, I mean,
vividly.
like,
To be frankly honest, I don't really care about